Hello everyone, my name is Mira Rose Mabolo, third year BSBA. So the topic that I chose is all about the consumer behavior, internet marketing, and advertising. Easy consumer behavior online model. The easy consumer behavior online model. This shows is an effort to describe the electronic commerce environment, which includes electronic actions. The model identifies intervening variables that are related to vendors such as trustworthiness or merchant characteristic, and product brand and availability or product characteristics. The purpose of a consumer behavior model is to show factors that affect consumer behavior. We have five dimensions are considered to affect consumer behavior. They are consumer characteristics, environmental characteristics, merchant and intermediary characteristics, which are at the top of the diagram and are considered uncontrollable from the seller's point of view. Product and service characteristics, which include market stimuli and easy systems. Consumer characteristics. Consumer characteristics, which are shown in the top left portion, refer to the demographic factors, individual preferences, and behavioral characteristics which can be correlated with internet usage and easy data. Psychological variables such as personality and lifestyle characteristics are studied by marketers. Environmental characteristics. The environmental in which a transaction occurs may affect a consumer purchase decision. Merchant and intermediary characteristics. Online transactions may also be affected by the merchant that handles the product and service. This group of factors includes merchant reputation, size of transaction, trust in the merchant, and so on. Products and service characteristics. The second group of characteristics related to the product and service itself, which may include the price, quality, design, and the brand, and other related attributes of the products. Easy systems. The easy platform for online transaction offered by the merchant may also have effects. Easy design factors can be divided into motivational and hygiene factors. Motivational factors are the function available on the website to provide direct support in the transactional process, example search engine, shopping carts, multiple payment methods. Next is consumer purchasing decision making process. Consumer purchasing decision-making process involves the consumers to identify their needs, gather information, evaluate alternatives, and then make their buying decision. We have five stages of consumer purchasing decision-making process. First is need recognition. The first and most important stage of the buying process because every sales begins when a customer becomes aware that they have a need for a product or service. Example is looking for a new camera. Next is information search. During this stage, customers want to find out their options. Example is researching cameras. So, di ba, sabihin natin may naghahanap ng camera bilang regalo at wala siyang idea kung ano yung type ng camera ang gusto niya o kung ano mga feature ang kailangan niya. Maraming mga consumer na nagsasearch kung ano ang best camera ngayon, kung ano yung mga trending brand, and anong mas affordable na cameras. Next is evaluation of alternatives. The consumer will use the collected of information to develop a set of criteria to evaluate and compare alternatives. Example is comparison shopping for a camera. Next is purchasing decision. After evaluating the alternatives, consumer will make the purchasing decision, arrange payment and delivery. Example is abandoning checkout for a camera. And lastly, post-purchase evaluation. Customer services and evaluation of usefulness of the product. Example is getting feedback and encouraging repeat purchases. Next is mass marketing, market segmentation, and one-to-one marketing. First, mass marketing. Marketing efforts traditionally were targeted to everyone or the masses. For example, using a newspaper or TV ad usually means one way, interpersonal communication to whoever sees it. And next is marketing segmentation. Market segmentation, the process of dividing a consumer market into logical groups for conducting marketing research and analyzing personal information. As consumers began purchasing and using product online, more data became available about them. The data analysts began associating products with the customers who were buying them. And last, one-to-one marketing. One-to-one means not only communicating with customers as individuals, but possibly developing custom products and tailored messages based on the customer's spoken and unspoken needs. To do this, marketers need to concentrate on building unique relationships with individual customers on a one-to-one basis. Next is personalization and behavioral marketing. Personalization, the matching of services, products, and advertising content with individual consumers and their preferences. User profile, the requirements, preferences, behaviors, and demographic traits of a particular customer. Example, Amazon.com, which provides many personalized services. Next is cookie. Cookies are small files sent from a website and stored in a designated area in your computer. They allow companies to save certain information for future use. Next is behavioral targeting. Targeting that uses information collected about an individual's web browsing behavior, such as the pages they have visited or the searches they have made, to select the advertisement to display to that individual. Last, collaborative filtering filters information by using the interaction and data collected by the system from the other's user. It's based on the idea that people who agreed in their evaluation of certain items are likely to agree again in the future. Next is loyalty, satisfaction, and trust in e-commerce. E-commerce loyalty refers to a customer's loyalty to an retailer or manufacturer that sells directly online or to online loyalty programs. Next is satisfaction in e-commerce. Satisfaction is one of the most important success measures in the B2C online environment, which lead to higher loyalty. A framework for online consumer satisfaction by correlating the end user satisfaction perspective with first is the service quality, second, system quality, third, information quality. Trust e-commerce. There are several definitions of trust in e-commerce since there are different types of trust. Examples are consumer trust in sellers, trust between buyers and sellers, and trust in intermediaries and trust in online advertisement. Next is market research for e-commerce. To sell more effectively, it is important to conduct proper market research to find information and knowledge about consumers and products. Next is objectives and concepts of online market research. First, to find information that describes the relationship between customers, products, marketing methods, and marketers. Second is market research assists a firm in both their marketing and product mix decisions. Representative market research approach information related to customers can be collected by first, soliciting information from customers. Example, via interviews, questionnaires, use of focus group, or blogging. Second, observing what customers are doing on the web by using transaction log and cookies. Third, using data, text, and web mining or collaborative filtering techniques to analyze the available data. Observing customers' movements online to avoid some of the problems of online survey, some marketers choose to learn about customers by observing their behavior. First, a transaction log or per web application, a user file that records the user activities on a company's website from the computer log. Second, cookies. Third, web bugs. Tiny files embedded in email messages and website that transmit information about user plus their movements to a web server. Fourth, spyware. Software that enters your computer like a virus does without your knowledge. Fifth, web analytics, dealing with the monitoring, collecting, measuring and evaluating and reporting tasks related to Internet data and activities. 6. Clickstream data. Data that describe which website user visit in what order and the time spent of each. This is done by tracking the succession of clicks each visitor makes. 7. Web mining. The use of data mining techniques for both web content and usage in web documents in order to discover pattern and hidden relationship. Web advertising. Advertising is an attempt to disseminate information in order to affect buyer-seller transactions. In traditional marketing, advertising was impersonal one-way mass communication that was paid for by sponsors. Internet advertising. The delivery of ads to internet users in order to influence people to buy a product or service. Three types of internet ads. First, search. 2. Display or banner ads. 3. Mobile ads. This is the advertising cycle, so many companies are treating advertising as a cyclical process. Basic Internet advertising terminology. Ad views. The number of times users calls up a page that has a banner on it during a specific period. Button. A small banner that is linked to a website may contain downloadable software. Click or ad click. A count made each time a visitor clicks on advertising banner to access the advertiser's website. CPM or cost per thousand impressions. The fee an advertiser pays for each 1,000 times a page with a banner ad is shown. Conversion rate. The percentage of clickers who actually make purchase. Click-through rate. The percentage of visitors who are exposed to a banner ad and click on it. Click-through ratio. The ratio between the number of clicks on a banner ad and the number of times it is by viewers measure the success of banner in attracting visitors to click on the ad. Hit. A request for data from a web page or file. Visit. A series request during one navigation of a website, a post of a certain length of times and of visit. Unique visit. A count of the number of visitors entering a site, regardless of how many pages are viewed per visit. Stickiness. Characteristic that influences the average length of time a visitor stays in a site. Advertising online and its advantages. Cost, richness of format, personalization, timeliness, location basis, linking, and digital branding. Lastly, advertising networks, specialized firms that offer customized web advertising. What is online advertising? Online advertising refers to advertising that appears on websites and other platforms on the internet. This type of advertising didn't exist before the advent of the internet. It is now worth hundreds of billions of dollars annually. Following terms have the same meaning as online advertising, internet advertising, web advertising, and digital advertising. Some of common delivery methods of online advertising include display advertising, search engine marketing, search engine optimization or SEO, email advertising, affiliate advertising, social media marketing, and content marketing. Benefits of online advertising: low cost, geo-targeting, global reach, interactivity, ability to measure effectiveness, and fast delivery. Strategies and promotions. Social network advertising. Online advertising that focuses on social networking sites. Types of social network advertising. First, direct advertising that is based on your network of friends. Next, direct advertising placed on social network site. Example, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Indirect advertising by creating groups or pages. Next, sponsor reviews by bloggers. Next is viral marketing. Word of mouth marketing by which customers promote a product or service by telling others about it. Next, affiliate marketing. A marketing arrangement by which an organization refers consumers to the selling company's website, adds a commodity, or paying people to watch ad, selling space by pixels, personalized ads. Online events, promotions, and attraction, live web events, mobile advertising, ads end-to-end presented on mobile devices. Mobile marketing example is AdMob. Special advertising and implementation topics. Permission advertising, spamming using email to send unwanted ads or sometimes floods of ads, permission advertising or permission marketing. Advertising or marketing strategy in which customers agree to accept advertising and marketing materials or known as opt-in. Some implementation issues. Admediaries, third-party vendors that conduct promotions, especially large-scale ones. Ad exchanges, advertisement as a revenue model, measuring online advertising's effectiveness. Ad management, methodology and software that enable organizations to perform a variety of activities involved in web advertising, example, tracking viewers and retaining ads. Localizations, the process of converting media products developed in one environment, example, country, to a form culturally and linguistically acceptable in countries outside the original target market. That's all. Thank you for watching.